Alright, boys and girls, we've got this mighty Manticore made by my lab and this Deus too, both with 11-inch coils. And I've been watching this gentleman relish some rings, you know, running that Manticore out there in that hot ground, you know, and some people may be thinking, well, it ain't doing too good. Well, I don't know. You'd know better or more about it if you put some other detectors over those targets he's got buried out there in that hot dirt. And I'm not criticizing him. He's showing us some good information. And I really appreciate it. Well, anyway, I've got a nickel down there. I got a fridge magnet. You see how big that fridge magnet is? Now this Deus 2 balances 86 on the fridge magnet solo, elevated. We're going to just look at 3 programs on this machine. Silencer at 0 on all of them. I may vary the speed a little bit. We'll look at general, sensitive FT, and the fast program, since that is a low conductor nickel down there. Okay, and I've took all the notch out of this machine. Alright, and then we're going to fire that old Manticore up, and I'm not going to touch that right there, and I want you all to see if you see a difference, quite a bit of difference actually. The question is, what does this mean? So, we'll go first to the general program. The reactivity 3. And I'm going to turn the audio response all the way up to 6. Okay, 6.8 disc and everything you see with the Deus 2 in this video. No notch silencer all the way to the bottom. Okay. Sensitivity is 95. Let's see what we get on this right here. Reactivity 3. You hear that? That's pitch tones in this machine, okay? Reactivity 4. You hear that? Alright, reactivity 2.5. You hear a little bit there, but you hear the racket that's making. It's not very good, is it? Reactivity 2. So you get to hear that. We'll go to reactivity 1.5. That's as low as I'm going to go. Okay, so you got to hear that. We'll go over. Now this is version 1.10. Sensitive FT. And I've changed the tones. Sensitivity's at 90. I'll turn it up to 94. Okay, reactivity 3. Okay. And again, the silencer is no notch, 0 silencer. Let's listen. You hear that? Reactivity 3. That's a nickel down there. That's not very good, is it? Reactivity 2.5. Pretty splotchy sounding signal. I'll open the screen up. Let's see what we're getting in there for some ID. 75. Okay. Reactivity 2. Sweeping over that, just listen to that. Slow sweep. Pretty rough, huh? Alright, and we'll go over here and check the fast program. Again, it's 6.8 disc. No notch. Silencer at 0. Pitch tones. Now we're still running the 40 kilohertz, you know, for the highest band here. Reactivity 4. We'll look at it. You hear that? That's 11-inch coil now. Reactivity 3. Now I'm going to be sweeping that Manticore here very similar, folks. You know, I show them where the cards fall. 2.5 reactivity. You hear that? 2 reactivity. Alright. Now remember, this machine he's got an 86 in the window. It's balanced to that fridge magnet. We're turning this Deus 2 off. We'll turn this Manticore. Now this Manticore's got this latest update in it, which means it has stabilizer. And the stabilizer is currently at 0. I'll verify that. 24 sensitivity. All-terrain low conductor. Speed 6. That's all we're going to look at on this machine is speed 6. Alright. Stabilizer is off. Okay. And I've got horseshoe disengaged. Let's listen. You hear that? That's pretty good, ain't it? 27 in the window. We never heard no signal like that on that machine right over there, did we? Now, let's go up here and look at something here. Let's see, audio theme. Profile is simple. Okay. One region, all tones. No stabilizer. I'm going to sweep it again with no stabilizer. Let you listen. Okay, now let's turn this stabilizer up on this machine. Let's just turn it to 6 and see what happens. I'll open the screen up. Okay, let's turn the stabilizer up more even. 10. Now, I'm not telling you to hunt with this machine stabilizer tip, but let's see what happens. Uh-oh, look at that. Yawn. Okay, we're going to take the stabilizer back to 0. Alright. You get to hear that machine. And you know, that nickel's reporting down there a lot like what that Relics and Rings old fella was showing us over there in that hot dirt. Okay, we're getting out of here, or actually, I'll tell you what, let's go back. I'm going to lower the sensitivity on this machine from 24 to 20. All-terrain low conductor, 0 stabilizer. What do we get? So we get a good signal there even. Okay, now we're going to get out of here. We're going to all-terrain high conductors. Okay. I've done noise cancel, but I'll noise cancel it again. Okay, now the ground balance on this machine on that magnet there is 1, and that was in both all-terrain low conductor and high conductor. Okay, recovery speed 6. Stock Ferris limits. Stabilizer is off. Okay, this is all-terrain high conductor with a 20, we'll just say 23 sensitivity. What do we get on this nickel? Now, I didn't check that Deus 2 on this in the deep high conductor program, okay? But we are getting signal on that nickel with that program right there with no stabilizer. Okay, now we're going to go up here and let's turn this stabilizer to about 6 and see what happens on this. You see that? That's a little shottier signal there, ain't it? Little shottier signal. Back to 0 for the stabilizer. Sweeping an all-terrain high conductor. Okay. So maybe you sort of see where I'm going with this. Does this test here suggest how a machine might do in higher mineral ground? I don't know. It'd be nice if we could see him out there where he lives, Relics and Rings, put that machine right there over them targets and see what it sounds like. This old Manticore may be doing a better job than we realize in his hot dirt. Now I could put a dime down there and show some video. I don't think I will though. I don't want to get this video too long. Hope you enjoyed. You see my nickel there. I'm done turned my board over. That was a U.S. nickel down there. Both of those detectors were swept very similar over the same scenario. Both ground bouncing to that magnet right there. Hope you enjoyed.